Oh, there it is. Beautiful sunshine. The sun hasn't shined like all of January. And today, February 3rd, the sun is out. I can't get my angle. There we go. Hey, sunshine. Hey, there's sunshine. So, gave me the excuse to wear the goofy sunglasses that Kate hates. I'm out here with the axe today. I've got the clippers. It's Saturday. I got a little extra time. So, guess what we're doing? Logs. Yeah. Let's walk over. So in my path right here, I'll go to the other side of the camera so I don't have to see my beautiful morning hair. Obviously I do spend a lot of time on hair and makeup for these videos. So I'm thinking I want to go through that way to that stump of a tree and weave my way in that direction. And I've got these trees in my way. This big log, that's the one I'm not going to move. These are thinner. So if the big log was across my path, I might just go that way. But I don't want to go that way because I don't want to cut through that big one. I'll cut through the small ones, and that's fine. And then continue my path using this as my guide. North by northeast, I'll say. That sounds right. So let's get the axe out, do some work. So I'll start off by getting rid of all the prickers and the low-lying stuff down on the ground. That makes it easier to move the bigger stuff around when I get to chopping up the bigger stuff. And I just kind of work my way around at random, picking and choosing what stays, what goes, clear my path. I take out the axe, cut the logs up, move them out of the way, cut the stuff where the logs used to be lying, move on to the next section because I was feeling spirited today. And start from the top, work my way to the bottom, push stuff to the side, and clear the path. All right, so let's catch you up to speed. We're here at the corner of the stone wall. It's my video anchor point. Turning around 180 degrees. Everything looks brown, but February 3rd, mark that date. It's the first time we've had sunshine in a month. Oh, I think I already said that in this video, but whatever. It's sunny and beautiful and wonderful. So, out in the woods. There's no wind. There's wind today, but there's no wind in the woods. So it's very pleasant, where the air is very fresh and crisp, but I'm not cold from the wind. And at the start of today's video, when I was talking about the logs, those logs were right here. There's one pushed off to the side. There's the other one pushed off to the side on top of that big log. So I cleaned up the whole area first of the smaller stuff to make it easier to work on the big stuff. Then I kept cutting through this area. All the way to here. And so, choosing my path now, all of this, like any thicker stuff, is either dying or a last-ditch effort of a shoot off a dying thing. So it's all just junk, and it's intermixed with the thorns, which are terrible. So I'm cleaning out. It's like you're really surprised sometimes when you cut into something and it's dead already. So I'm cleaning out all of this. I made it another maybe 50 feet today, but there's no clear path with logs or clearings or whatever. Then I try to generally look up, see where I got open spots in my trees, and then I just kind of pick my path from there. And now it's just kind of, the success point is when I pick up the clippers and I clip something. And if you think about going to the gym, that's me going to the gym. So if I got 100 reps of those in my arms, just throwing a number out there, I don't actually count. I just go until my arms fail. So say I got 100 reps, I can make 100 cuts, and that gets me how many feet in a day? And on a Saturday, I might have more time, like today, and I'll get a little further. And on a work day where I have a little less time, the dog is out roaming, and I just get my reps in, And the wonderful thing is, by working out, I get the sweet little path. You guys have been along the ride for this entire new section. So I'll do a map at some point where I show you how it corresponds to the property and how long it is, and I'm due to walk it and remeasure it, because I had over I have a 1 mile walking trail on the farm now without ever leaving the property. And then we'll continue down the path. And my goal is just to keep chipping away the trees that can survive, cut all the vines and creepers off of them, the trees that are dead. Some of this stuff I can harvest for firewood for my house, keep my family warm, all that standing dead ash trees. And then the stuff on the ground is habitat for natural critters. They need that too, but I need to fight back against the competition from the invasive plants that are wreaking havoc, pulling the forest down. Alright, so either I will take a rest now and this video will continue and I'll hit the next section, or I'm done for today. And I haven't made that choice yet. So either goodbye, and I hope you have a wonderful day, or talk to you soon. Alright, decision made. This is just daunting to me, so I don't feel like going that direction. But this backlit beauty right here, see those coming up like this? That is just a mature multiflora rose bush. And what happens is that, see how they bend over? Then they go and send out the ends, and those end up on the ground, and then they root, and then they spread by hopping. They're a cane, or whatever they are. Maybe it's not a cane, maybe I said the wrong thing. Doesn't matter. They spread and they're terrible, and they're covered in prickers, and this one deserves to die. So I'm going to put the camera in a place where you're not going to get a lot of lens flare. We're going to get rid of this whole thing, and then this walk is over. I got to go work in my car. When getting rid of these bushes, I will start and get from the outside until something pokes me in the head. Then I will work my way from the top down, and you very quickly get to the center of the plant, chop it off at the center, and anytime there's something that snags you, you just cut it in half, keep working your way through until you're done. All right, last bit, because I'm chatty today. So I cut down that briar, rosebush, whatever we want to call it, to this stump. That's that whole big 6 to 8 foot span. All stems from this. Now, if I wanted to permanently delete it, I could pour Roundup on top of it. But Roundup is a known carcinogen, and this is a wetlands, and there are people's houses downstream. So I don't use Roundup. You shouldn't either. So the only thing I can do is create a fun walking trail. We'll say the only thing I can do on a budget is create a fun walking trail where then when it sends up shoots, because I essentially coppiced it, it will send up new shoots, and I will come through with a weed whacker with a brush attachment and tend the forest for fun, because that is what I have chosen to do. Looks good today. Sun's out. I'm in like the best mood. I think that's why I'm talkative. You're amazing. Talk to you soon. Bye.